Welcome to another Greater One video review. Today I'm going to talk about the Galaxy Note 2 and how I have it set up and different applications I have on my home screen and different desktops. In the previous video I talked about how the Google operating system is more similar to the Mac OS, even more so than the iPhone iOS. If you pinch your home screen, kind of brings up something that's similar to Mission Control, and it shows all your different desktops, so you can easily navigate to whichever desktop you want to go to. And you can set any of these desktops as your home screen, and to select one you just press on it. Like on the iPhone, I never went past maybe one or two desktops, but with this easily gives you an overview of all your desktops and makes navigation a lot easier. The other thing that's kind of similar to the Mac OS is the apps button. Kind of brings up something that's similar to Launchpad and brings up all your different applications. On my home screen I have my calendar. This is actually an application you can get from the Google Store. It's called Business Calendar, and you can easily scroll through all your things that you have lined up, and makes all your information easily accessible from your home screen. And I also have this widget. It tells me I have 4 events today, and I can press on that and that'll bring up whatever I set up. I have this in a week view, and you can set up how many days you want to show. I show the previous day, my present day, and 3 days after. You can select up to 14 days, but if you select too many you won't be able to see your actual appointments. So with 5 days, I like that setting just because I can see the appointments easily. You can also scroll up and show the list of all your events for that day. So it's very flexible and pretty easy to customize. On my next desktop I have an overview of the Google Calendar, and this tells me, gives me a good overview of everything I have for a month view, and I can easily click on whatever day I want to go to. And bring up the different calendars, either day view, list view, week view, month view, etc. I have a Starbucks and all my games on this folder. You can set up folders and either out of the folders have a folder of all the different icons or just your single icon. This makes it easier to select a bunch of things and have it all on one desktop rather than trying to scroll through different desktops with your folders. So that makes it easier to kind of put everything together and makes it more accessible. I have my camera, my scanner, and my gallery in another folder, the Google Play Store, and all the local events that are going on in my area, different restaurants, cafes, bars, attractions. It's pretty nice. And my utilities, I have the S Note, where I can quickly jot down a note. And this is a real cool calculator. You can actually just write what you want to calculate, and it automatically translates. So it's a real cool calculator, and it really works well with your Galaxy Note 2 with the pen. Magnifying glass if you want to see fine print on something. That makes it convenient to easily see fine print. True weather. This is what I have in my background, my live wallpaper, and gives weather updates every 15 minutes. You can change the backgrounds and how much to zoom in, your cities, Fahrenheit. What you want to display feels like temperature, wind speed, direction. And one big thing on this one that's really important is that you can customize it so it's down in the bottom center. On most home screens there's nothing here, and it's hard to find something that will go there. You can't put your icons or anything right in the space, so this really makes a good convenient space to put your weather. And another good thing about this one is that it shows when it was last updated. A lot of weather applications on these smartphones don't update automatically, but this will tell you when it was last updated. I have all my audio and video in this folder. I have Audible, Rhapsody, Pandora, Overdrive, SoundHound, Sprint TV, and a couple other video playback applications and music applications. I have my reader and news. I like Amazon Kindle for reading books, Pulse for news feeds, Zenio for magazines. The reason I like Zenio a lot is because you can actually zoom in to pictures and your script, and it makes it reading magazines a lot easier and more enjoyable. Flipboard is a pretty good news aggregate, and it works well with the Galaxy Note 2 because you can use one hand. I just easily flip through different stories, flip back without going to other places on the screen, so it makes one-handed navigation very easy. And I have the Google icon, and this is pretty neat because it brings up different cards for your location, or you can set it up for your favorite sport teams, tell you the scores and when they're going to play again, your stocks, gives all your stock information, your weather. You can has a card for all your events locally, any concerts or anything that's coming up in your area. Shows what you have lined up in your calendar, when your sports team's going to play next. So you can set that up and customize that. And you also have the Google search. You just press on that and you can tell it when you want to, where you want to search, or set up an appointment or stuff like that. This flashlight application is very useful. If you find yourself in a dark place or the lights go out, you always have a flashlight nearby. If you go to the Super Bowl and you lose the electricity, you can easily navigate your way out. Down here I have my phone folder. I have my phone, messaging, contacts, voicemail, Skype, and WhatsApp. It's kind of a messaging application. I have my different internets, my built-in Chrome, I guess the Google Internet, and Firefox. Some websites look better on Firefox, others look better on the built-in browser, but you can decide that one for yourself. Email, I have all my Gmail accounts set up in this folder, and my Hotmail and my iCloud email is set up in this folder. And Polaris Office allows you to read Excel files and other Microsoft Office applications, Dropbox. You can store stuff in the cloud with Dropbox, Facebook, Evernote. Anydo is a pretty good to-do list, and Remember the Milk is pretty good, but you got to pay $25 a year for that one. Anydo is free, but neither of them match up to OmniFocus, which is available from iOS. I talked about that before. Google Maps. The mapping and the navigation with this system is really good, and it's far superior to a lot of inbuilt systems in your car. So I basically replaced my in-car navigation system with this just because it's easier to use, and the screen on the Note 2 allows me to do that, and it's just better than what I've seen in cars. So I really like that. They have turn-by-turn navigation, and it's really detailed. It shows the traffic, different areas where the red is where there's a lot of traffic, green's light traffic. And then your applications, of course. Like I said, this one, by pinching the screen, it's kind of like Mission Control. You can go to your different desktops. I have all my favorite websites here, so I can easily navigate to my favorite websites. I travel a lot around the world, so I like to be able to see what time it is in different places around the world. I have all my media playback widgets here for Rhapsody, Audible, and for Sprint TV, and Pandora, and Overdrive, and my regular music player through Google. I have all my stock quotes set up here. That's about it. That's just a quick overview of all the applications and what you can do with your Note 2.